we got some bad news last week. If you haven't heard by now, if you are a fan of Power Rangers, Ranger Nation, if you're part of this community, you will know Tommy Oliver, aka Jason David Frank, is no longer with us. I'm not going to go too much into detail about what happened. If you're watching this video, then you probably already know what happened. I posted a little tribute video on my TikTok account of the the Shattered Grid comic book promo that JDF filmed a couple years back. He was Lord Draken, finally, live action. A lot of people didn't know what that was from. They kept commenting, "Oh, what show is this from? What is this, a movie?" No, it was just a promo of the Shattered Grid comic book that JDF was a part of. He finally got to be his alternate version of the Green Ranger in live action. And it's sad, man, because JDF, he was the face of Power Rangers for a lot of people, for the majority people. Green Ranger, he was that guy. But he was also a real life human. He was also an actor. He was a real person. He wasn't just that character. He owned a lot of karate schools all over the country. He taught people martial arts, and he gave people jobs, and he built this community. He was part of Bat in the Sun. He did a lot of comic conventions, like as I said in the other podcasts. He was there for his fan base, and people liked and loved JDF because he was down for his fans, and he didn't laugh in their faces because, oh, it's just Power Rangers, it's just a kid show. No, he understood that it meant a lot to a lot of people in the world. So it's really sad that mental health, and the rumors that were going around about his divorce or whatever, it's not for me to speak on. It's just a sad thing when mental health takes over and you feel like you can't get out of that hole. And it's unfortunate that nobody was able to reach out to JDF and change the course of events. But he will live on forever. He has a legacy, a lasting legacy, and the Power Rangers fans will never forget. We will never forget Jason David Frank and what he provided to not only to us, the Power Ranger community, but for his co-stars, his family, everybody that met him at those conventions. It's unfortunate I never got to meet Jason David Frank at a comic book convention. I never got to go to Comic-Con to meet him. It's just really sad, dude, because we just lost Kevin Conroy, and for 90s kids, Power Rangers and Batman the Animated Series, JDF, Kevin Conroy, those are like two pillars of our childhood, and they're gone. But they're never really gone because we could just watch what they contributed to the community and just be reminded that they were here and their legacies will survive. Yeah, man, it's just it's hard to think about, because Power Rangers is something I would put on not to distract myself, but if Saturday morning cartoons every Saturday you're watching Power Rangers, you feel like you're a part of that community, and then to try to separate that from their real lives, I can only imagine what their families are feeling. And it's just really sad, dude. What do you guys think about the passing of Jason David Frank? Leave a story in the comment sections about Jason David Frank. If you met him, what's your favorite Power Ranger that he played? Just comment below. Let's show JDF some love. Shout out to homeboy. And yeah, man. Rest in power, dude. Rest in power. What do you guys think about all these topics today? Andor, Wednesday, Guardians of the Galaxy, Scream 6. Lots going on this week. Let's go. Episode 23 of Getting Geeked with your boy. You've been listening. I want to thank everybody that's been watching. We are almost at 1K subscribers on YouTube. I think we're at like 920 subscribers, almost to 1,000. As soon as I get to 1,000, I want to start live streaming. Thank you to everybody that's following me on TikTok. I just reached over 2,000 followers. Like I said, my JDF tribute got like 400,000 views. I really, you know, it's sad because that's like one of my most viewed videos, and it happens to be about the passing of Jason David Frank. And you know, it's just it sucks, dude, because he was. I don't want to stress this enough. He was there for a lot of people when we were struggling with our own mental health, and he was always that light in the dark. And now all we can do is be a light for what he represented to so many people.